Yeah. Started with a plan and a blank screen. Turn it to a blueprint for the whole team. Everyday people, big league dream. Log in, light up, data in my face, no love. I can see the story in the lines. Every candle talking about decline. Clarity, cut through the noise in me. Dashboard steady, hard on knees. I ain't guessing I got keys. Rob at the vision like why not them? Why can't it nurse straight like a top 10? Why can't a kid from a small town win? Give him the tools and watch him begin. Wealth charts, I'm reading my future in the sparks. Simplicity guiding me through the dark. Building it brick by brick, day by day. Yeah, we move with purpose and precision in our way. Modern minds making freedom from the way. Robbed you the map, now we chart our own page. Wealth charts, everyday people on their way. Numbers on the screen, but I see time. Minutes in the miles on the same grind. Smart tech turning into past. Risk in my hand, I can do the math. Split my screen, got my goals in view. Red, green, off, eating what I do. No more fear when the trend pulls back. I got rules, I don't gotta react. He built a lane for the rest of us. Trust in the system built on trust. Teacher and a trader, that's a double edge. Cutting out the doubt, putting hope in the web charts. I'm reading my future in the sparks. Simplicity guiding me through the dark. Building it brick by brick, day by day. Yeah, we move with purpose and precision in our way. Modern minds making freedom from the way. Robbed you the map, now we chart our own page. Well charts, everyday people on their way. Zoom out, I can see the life I pick. Zoom in, every level, every tick. One screen, but it's bigger than a trade. It's a promise to myself I'm gonna stay. Well chart, I'm reading my future in the sparks. Simplicity guiding me through the dark. Building it brick by brick, day by day. Yeah, we move with purpose and precision in our way. Modern minds making freedom from the waves. Robbed you the map, now we chart our own page. Well charts, everyday people on their way. Everyday people on their way. Everyday people on their way.
Yeah, we call it the quick and flip. Might see a move come your way, then dip. Oh, quick and flip. A move come your way, then dip. But once you catch the flip, then it goes up quick. So we bank on the move. Bank on the move. You gotta wait for the candle to close. The first move is not always the real move. You gotta wait for the candle to close. The first move is not always the real move. But once you catch the flip, then it goes up quick.
So we bank on the
if you don't know, now you know. Ooh, I'm blessed. If you see me on the rise, don't be surprised. And every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. At the bottom with my people, we gon' build us up a steeple. We just need a ladder, yeah, a long ladder. At the bottom with my people, we gon' build us up a steeple. We just need a ladder, yeah, a long ladder. Ooh, I'm blessed. I can see a green line if I went blind. And every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Ooh, I'm blessed. If you see me on the rise, don't be surprised. And every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. Man, I just dropped a couple hundred. Shares of fate like them good old boys. I ain't got much to say, no. To say no, yeah, yeah, yeah. The light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time. Yeah, the light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time. Yeah. Ooh, I'm blessed. Yeah. I can see a green line if I went blind. And every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Ooh, I'm blessed. If you see me on the rise, don't be surprised. And every low is a higher low. And if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. The light was there the whole time. Yeah, the light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time. Yeah, the light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time. Yeah, the light was there the whole time. The light was there the whole time.
Let's get in this. 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 I can be your number one. We know it's overdone, but I could give you something that could give you hope. No, no, you want a smart girl with her own job. She can talk shop. Says he's gonna start a revolution. I don't doubt it, but sometimes I think his vision's a little delusion. No, he sees life through different lens. He says it's part of the plan, but all I see is the chart going down. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. He says he could change the world. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. Says he wants a real one with no filters, and he's found her. But you better buckle up, cause he's going in. Wants to see the universe, wants to see it first. On a private plane, doesn't wanna ride commercial. He's so unique and he's so right, but he's so not right for me. And I don't wanna be that guy. Says he's gonna start a revolution, and I don't doubt it, but sometimes I think his vision's an illusion. No, he sees life through a different lens. He says it's part of the plan, but all I see is the chart going down. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. He says he could change the world. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. Says he wants a real one with no filters, and he's found her. But you better buckle up, cause he's going in. He said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. Said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. Said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. I said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. I said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. I said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. I said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. I said I was a good girl, but I'm still in love with the bad guy. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. He says he could change the world, but I don't know if that's true. He says he could change the world, but I don't
Yeah, yeah. She was trading gold for a decade or so. And it's heavy to hold, but she carries a load. Can't compare to the gold, it's incomparable. They say everything gold, but I'm checking the code. Every single investment I get in my zone. But they never the best, it ain't ever the most. Her level of flexing, she never opposed. Never the type to be shy, never the type to get goals. In her zone. She's so cold. I try to win her heart, but I know it's already sold. And she don't got the time for somebody she can't control. And I can't waste my life on somebody I can't console. But I'm holding on to hope. So if you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. If you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, the gold queen, I said the gold queen. Yeah, I felt for the first time I heard the phone ring. The day she said she met a man who tried to sell her a dream. And she said, no thanks, I got enough already, but you get in my team. She's traveled the world and made a living. Off of any place with Wi-Fi and electricity. She's still getting money if it's connected to the city. And still no man in her life that can keep her in life. And it's worthy of a legend in the making. A woman who can live a whole life off of trading. They called her Jane, she was born in the 80s. But there's no way I could put my heart on the line. A woman with the confidence to look in my eyes and tell me she could change my life if I give her my time. And there's no man on this planet who would try and let it slip out of his fingers in the night. And the power of a woman with a brilliant mind. And I was lucky enough to call her mine for one night. So if you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. And I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. If you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. I mean, if you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. And I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I said I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, if you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. And I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I said I'm down to do the right thing. Gold queen.
Show is for educational purposes only and is not financial or investment advice. Only trade with money you can afford to lose. All commentary represents personal opinions. You are solely responsible for your own trading decisions and outcomes. Do your own research and consult a qualified financial professional. Viewing the show does not create an advisor-client relationship.
Welcome, everybody, to the Power Hour special featuring myself, Logan, the CSO, and Javi, the Maestro. It is Monday, March 23rd, 2:46 p.m., trading the last hour of the market. Javi and I already caught along at the open. I do have my trading view connected to my Trade-Of-8. So for those of you guys who say you don't show entries, I am showing my entries. I even showed the previous entry that I took with the Discord. I made about $300 across 5 accounts. I'm up $1,500.
Hell yeah.
Javi, how you doing, brother?
Pretty good, man. I had a insanely nice morning. I'm up what is it? I don't remember on the 2 pros. I'm up. I have to go look at the screenshots because I haven't touched them since. But I have 2 pros. One was at 2,900, one was at 2,740. So that's nice. I finally got an Apex payout. Finally gonna get another one soon. I just need another 2 days of green, and
Nice.
I'm gonna have another one. Got a Lucid one coming in tonight. It's been good, bro. Like, it's been good. Off to a really nice end of March. So cannot complain. Oh, here's it breaking that 15-13 already.
This is my biggest month ever.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're on a hot roll, dude. That's freaking awesome.
3 more days, I'll
But
lock in another $55,000 payout from Apex.
But like, But like I feel like we were kind of discussing this for the YouTube gang. Like it's crazy that you're going through the imposter syndrome still, like with what you've
It's just
accomplished
like
already.
I don't know. It's one. It doesn't help that I'm sick as fuck right now. Like I'm very sick. But for whatever reason, like this morning I had very, very good risk management. I took a loss. I took one more trade with a win. Closed out minus $48 across 20 Apex accounts. $48 on 150Ks. So obviously I had really good risk management. But for me, for whatever reason, the first thing I instantly think of is you're a shitty trader. It's like all I think is like, what the fuck? You're
So
a shitty
weird.
fucking trader. It's the first thing I think of. I've secured over $100,000 in payouts this month.
Yeah.
150,000, I think it's going to be. And it's like I still think I'm
huge.
not a good trader. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it means you're just going to work harder. I think it just means you're going to keep busting ass. You're going to keep trying to be a student and stay humble. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with busting a good ass here and there, right? I mean, I could not say anything about busting that ass, man. He's just laying it right out there. I know you're not feeling too good. But I could not. That was right there for the taking. I had to take it. All right. All right. But yeah, dude. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I still go through that imposter syndrome too. So it's like it's interesting because I always thought about it, and I think that was one of those questions I remember asking. I forgot who it was over at the event. I don't remember if it was who was it? Like when you got past a certain level, that when did you realize that you made it over that hump and you were actually like consistently doing this? And I feel like you're there, like you're consistently doing this over and over and over again.
Yeah. It's just, that's how I am. It's how I am with
And it's
everything in life.
awesome, bro. And it's so fucking awesome because I was thinking about this the other day of like how we were back in the day in South Detroit and just talking and asking all these questions, right? And now we're here. Like it's been almost 2 years coming up now, hasn't it? And we wait. When's our power
No.
hour? When's our power hour anniversary? Are we creeping out a year soon?
Uh,
Not yet.
I don't know. Mods, how many days do we have total? Just look at our record. Mods, what's our total record?
You all right? Holy crap, guys. We've taken only one L the entire year. If we're coming up to a year anniversary already, we've only taken one L, bro. We're doing this shit.
Wait,
We've
we
been
passed
doing
it.
this shit. We
No,
passed it already?
252 days in the year. We're not there yet. We're
We're
almost
not
there.
there. We're close.
We're 27 days away. 27 trading days
All
away.
right.
What? There's
So less than a
252
month.
trading days in a year, right? 252.
Yeah.
Okay, we're almost there.
Damn, dude. That's wild.
We're about a month away. Month and a half away.
So it's kind of cool to see the birth of like someone going from, nothing, military, to now what you're doing now, bro. Like it's crazy because we are sitting in the front row, front and center, right? Everyone who's been here with us day one, y'all have been witnessing this. The evolution of everything we've done and the adjustments and the growth from coaching and our videos and the indicators that have our strategies in them. It's just crazy, right? And remember my first day doing the Benjamin, hitting it hard, and now we're here. Thousands
Honestly,
of people.
personally, for me, I'm not impressed.
Not
With
yet.
myself.
No, you want
With
more.
myself, no. I had
Shoot.
much bigger aspirations in the year that I've been at. The job's not finished.
Nah, man, I applaud you for that. I applaud you
Job's
for
not
that.
finished.
Absolutely, bro.
Mediocrity. I've got a long way to go.
Hell yeah.
No. The job's not finished. I've got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, and I feel like, I feel like I just got started too. Like I got my family I want to take care of, and make sure that they're gonna be good, dude. We're heading next week to Florida to start looking where we're gonna be living at. Like, shoot, man. And not that long ago, we weren't even close to being even thinking. I never thought that we were gonna be in this situation now, where we're actually looking to rent a house for a full blown year. Like I want to pay the whole year, and that's not gonna hurt.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Because I was like, I remember struggling just to pay rent month in and month out, living paycheck to paycheck. It's crazy. But we're here, brother. We're doing it. And yeah, I think we're just beginning. I think we're at the beginning of something big. Big.
I need a
Whoo.
I need $1 million a month before I'm happy.
No.
And that won't even be happy
I'm
because
just I'm just looking for $1 million a year, and I will get it eventually. I'm
I'll
not
get
gonna
that.
race to it, obviously.
I'll get that this
But
year easy, but that's not $1 million a year.
that's
I want
nothing for you, man.
generational wealth. I want generational. My goal is to have generational wealth before I have kids, which means I need 20 million liquid
Damn.
before I have kids.
It's a good plan. It's a good plan, honestly. Like having kids when you're struggling is rough, bro. Especially on the mentals, it's rough. You just like
I
sacrificing everything and anything, and
I was
going
thinking about
through
that,
the
dude. I think I would
roller
be. I
coaster,
don't know
bro.
how. Like you guys, like fathers and mothers, like I was thinking about it. Like I'm hard on myself, and I think about like what I need to survive. Like you guys as parents, like I was thinking about this. I think yesterday, and I was like, I I don't know how well I would do as a trader. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I would be like I'm thinking about it right now. Like I think it's a whole nother level of psychology where like
Yeah.
how I trade affects the survival of my child.
Yep.
Like that scares
The
me.
well-being, when that's all you rely on, yeah, it was a very much a big weight on my shoulder
That's
because
scary to me.
when I got that first payout in October, I had no income from October until what was it, April, middle of April, whenever I first started coaching and I had my first student. That was the first income outside of payouts that I had. And that kind of did relieve it a bit, and it made trading a little bit more fun because it was stressful, man. I'm not gonna lie, it was stressful to be in there and every day going, I need to be in control. I need to make sure I don't mess up. And, I'm doing it for them. I need to make sure we have money coming in so we're not going back to where we were, where we didn't have anything. And that was always it was way down on my head, hard as hell. And then finally I started coaching and it kind of weighed off a little bit. And then I kind of started having fun with trading because now I was like, okay, now I'm like not super relying on it, but it was still flowing normal. It was just a stress relief to be able to have something else. Um, and like with the situation I was in, right, with the car accidents and everything, like it was brutal, man. It was very brutal. So definitely you're doing it the right way. What is going on in the chat? Hell, what are they
Max,
talking about?
Max goes, brother. I paid you a fuck ton last over. What the fuck you talking about? Give me
I'm talking
credit
about
for that.
2024, bro. 2024, not last year, dude. I've been doing
Before
great
trading,
now.
right? Before trading.
Before
Oh,
before I
October of
even
last
talked.
year, we were cooking.
I don't, dude. We were cooking like hard, man. I'm talking about October 2024. I started coaching when this was before I even messaged you, Max, being like, "Hey, Max, can I ask you something?" That was like, whoo. And I was looking to do something else.
Yeah, October of last year. October of last year was when I had one of my first. I had like I think was it October or November when I had a 20 or 40K week. I think it was October.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I had a 40 and a 30, I think November and December, thanks to gold. It was all
But
gold.
now I know Max talks about it. Max says like having a daughter was the best thing he said ever happened to him. And I know a lot of traders and stuff have said that as well. But just like for me, I was thinking about it. I was like, because if I have a kid, I'll sleep on the street to just make sure that my child survives. Like I'll do whatever I
Yeah.
can. And so like I'm worried because I'm gonna have kids someday. Like it's I want to be a father. So I was just thinking about like how scary it'll be because like trading is my source of income. Like yes, I made 6 figures this month, amazing, but that might not mean I can do this all the time. My psychology and mental stability could just go out the window, and then my kid is fucked. And then what? Logan's gonna go to the Middle East. That's scary to me. So it's
Yeah.
like trying to be like I was just thinking about that, like how much different psychology you and other parents need to have trading as a full-time gig is crazy to me.
The psychology someone like a single mother has to have too. Like that's something I tell my wife I think about from time and time again because we were struggling early on with both of us being a parent, but I wanted my wife to stay home. And then you have single parents, single fathers, single mothers. Like I don't trust anybody watching my kids. That's not my wife or myself or my mom, or her mom. Those parents have no fucking choice. And that just like it's hard to think about for me. It's hard to think about. And like family is a big thing. Like family is a huge thing for me. It's
Well,
traumatic, yeah.
to your wife, I have been, I've already done everything I need to in life. Like I've traveled the world. I've been rich. I've been poor. I've been homeless. I've lived in nice areas. I've done everything. I've had nice cars. I've been on boats. I've been in shitty places. I've been in great places. I've done it all. So it's like, for me, it's like all that's left is just to settle down. But I got to make sure. How the fuck? I got to make sure I don't fuck that up. Coca-Cola off a,
Coke off a hooker's ass.
oh, I was going to say that on YouTube. Wasn't going to say that on
Oh, I
YouTube.
mean, Coca-Cola, correct, right? The bears. You got to drink it from the ass of a hook, like the ones you go fishing with, right? They have asses, right? Do they? I don't know.
Remember you mentioned that you got an immense amount of satisfaction from seeing your students being successful. I do, Greedman. So like I
Try to
said,
save it.
so this
Try.
is how I think also, Greedman, right? So, and I've talked about this before. Because I think I'm already thinking about how hard like it must be for a parent, and then knowing that I as a coach or a teacher can help them with their lives and financial stability, that's very fulfilling for me. Absolutely. I mean, I guess, yeah, that's my other goal is to keep helping people out. Yeah. But I'm just talking about from like personal selfish reasons. It's just to settle down and have kids.
This thing is stuck between 500 and 520 right now. In case anybody's wondering why we're just chit-chatting. It's in a 20-point range. I wouldn't like a short unless it breaks under 497, but I would need a 5-minute candle really hold a 1-minute candle to hold underneath. But even then, I only see room all the way to like 80 potentially. It's kind of going now. It is kind of going now.
Ariana says, I feel you. I'm an IT student who pays for my education, my own education. My partner has a brain tumor. My parents are sick and I'm barely making it. Studying price action, market structure. I've been investing all my free time making this work. Glad I found this community. Hear from other people who struggled through this journey as well. Absolutely, Ariana. What I would recommend you do is check out, there's a YouTube video that goes in depth on like hobby stories and everybody else's stories. Check it out. Go through the YouTube and you're going to hear everybody's stories. You're not alone. If you ever think
You're
that,
not alone.
I like, this is why I try and tell people is like a lot of people will just jump into MOT and instantly think like Hobby, Logan, Max, all of us just came from money and we just made it good and trading worked out because of this. No, fuck no.
No.
If you hear all of our stories, we came
Oh,
from nothing. We were in debt. We were struggling. We were overseas. We were doing all types of crazy shit just to survive.
yeah.
So if you ever feel like you're struggling and you don't know if you're going to make it out of,
Ooh, here comes the short.
the hole that you're in, we can do it. You can do it. I promise you that. I am no one
Nope.
special.
The candle has to close below 98. Not ready yet. The 2-minute did close below. The 2-minute would need to start holding underneath 508. But then I need the 1-minute to close below 498. 497.50. Uh, I've been having lucid dreams again too, bro.
Really? What kind?
Yeah, dude, I've been having like I told my wife about this recent one, which was weird, and it was mixed in with a little racism. I told her I was like, "Oh my god, did my dream?" It was mixed in with a little bit of like, So it started off. I was walking home with my kids. We were walking from my high school to my mom's house, which is like a 10-minute walk. We were walking down, and all of a sudden, we make a turn for some reason, and we get put into this weird place that had like these a very flat, kind of beige apartments. Like the outside just looked kind of smooth and flat, and kind of there were no ends. It was just kind of like an oval. All the windows were yellow, like the lights were on. And I'm like, where did we go? We're like, where did we turn? I'm like looking around, like, what's going on? And then we kind of wander into where the apartments were, and I start knocking on the door because I'm like, I don't know why we're lost right now, but we're lost, and I ask for help, and this white family comes out and is like, "Oh, hey, how can we help you guys?" And they're being very courteous, very nice. And I'm like, I need help. For some reason, I can't find Baltimore Road, which is where my mom lived, to go home. I think we got a wedding to go to. So we had some wedding we had to go to apparently in this dream. Like we have a wedding to get to, and I cannot find the road. And I'm like, I need to get to Baltimore Road heading towards Edmonston. That's where, the crossroad would be. And they're like, yeah, just come in, get some water or whatever. I'll help you figure that out. And I'm like, okay. So I come in and my kids are with me, and it's just my daughters and my son with me at the point. And then they're like, sit down, have a seat. We'll get you going. So I sit down, everything normal. They start chit chatting a little bit, and my kids, I can hear them kind of running around playing. And I'm like, I apologize if my kids make a mess. They had a kid too. Then they're like, hey, sit down on the computer and see if you could find, how to get back. So I'm looking on the computer trying to get back, and there's access to nothing. Like I can't get nothing. It just keeps giving me an error. And then after that, I'm like, hey, I can't. I don't know if it's a connection or if it's me. I can't seem to find nothing here. After that, they're like, no, don't worry. Go. Go get another drink of water or something. I'm like, I need to use the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom. And it's funny because their bathroom was kind of like hidden, and I go in there, and then this old man comes in, and he has a needle, and I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. And I'm like, nah, I'm like, this you're not doing that shit today. So I start fighting the old man. I poke him with the needle, he pokes me too. And then I'm like, shit. And then I phase out. I come to, and I'm laying on the table, like just strapped up, going like, what the fuck? And I'm like, where are my kids? Like, where are my kids? Like getting mad. And I'm able to like break through the straps, but then they pin me down, and I'm just yelling, where are my kids? And they're like, they're okay. They're okay. Don't worry. You're fine. We're going to figure this out. They were just kind of trying to saying the same thing over and over again. And I'm just yelling like, where are my kids? And I could hear them. And then all of a sudden I stopped hearing them, and I'm just getting enraged. And then I finally break out the thing. I start beating the shit out of everyone in there, right? Just like pushing them over, not really beating them. Just going out. And then after that, right, I wander outside. I'm like, I got to get the hell out of here. I got to find out where my kids are. So I'm looking to save them. I get outside, and my two daughters are right there next to me. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, there you are, girls, but I can't find my son. So I'm like, where's Aiden? I'm like, you know what? I got to get the girls out of here and figure out a way to help my son too. So I get the girls out. All of a sudden, my girls are not with me anymore. They're gone. And my wife shows up with the stroller with the girls now, and then we start walking. I'm like telling her, we need to find Aiden. We need to find Aiden. I don't know what let's walk this way. Let's see if we can find help. We walk up, and there's this abandoned old amusement park on the left. Like this, it's got like this weird chain swing thing, like old, abandoned. You can see the rust. And my wife is like, well, let's take a break. The girls are probably scared. I'm going to go swing them on this thing. So she goes to swing on this thing, and then one of them breaks. My daughter falls. She starts crying. And I made fun because of my wife, because she's like, of course you're going to blame me for it, right? I'm like, you shouldn't have been swinging her on that swing. It's all rusted up and old when I was okay with her taking her in the first place. Then I go to grab the stroller, and this is where it gets kind of interesting, right? And I go to grab the stroller, and I can't find it. And I'm going, where the fuck is the stroller? I go walk a few steps forward, and all of a sudden I'm in like a shopping center, in like a shoe store, and there's a bunch of young men, okay? Their ethnicity, right, is mixture of Hispanic and darker skin color guys, and they're roaming around, grabbing shit, stealing shit, right? One of those kids has the fucking stroller, and I'm begging him, give me the stroller, man, please. I need that for my kids. Don't take that shit. I don't have nothing on me. give me back the stroller, and they're just laughing, running around. Then they go outside, they start running into the parking lot, and then there's police coming in, and then they have I guess prisoners that they had helping them catch these kids. You can see the guys with the shackles and shit running around, and they're like tackling these kids. And then one of the cops give me back the stroller. I'm like, oh, thank God. So then I go back, and now I can't find my wife or my kids. Now I'm going, what the hell is going on? As I'm walking through a tunnel down this road, and there's this part of the road where it has like a little, like one of those little old school looking tunnels, and I'm like, this is a dream, right? And at this point, I'm like, this is a fucking dream. What is going on? This is a dream, and I'm trying to like wake myself up. I'm like, what can I do to prove this is a dream? And I'm like, I can start flying. So I start jumping in my dream, trying to fly, and I can't fucking fly. And I'm like, this shit can't be real. Like, this isn't like, I'm in my dream thinking, I remember all this. I'm like, if I can't fly and this is a dream, is this real? Like, I'm like driving myself nuts in this thing. So I start walking, and I get to this part where there's a gas station and a bunch of other little stores and stuff. And then I'm like, oh, wait, I look for my phone. I have my phone. And then in the phone, it has a little bit of like statistics in there, like a game. And it shows me that I could revive my kids, or at least my daughters. And I hit the revive on them, and my daughters pop up, and I give them the biggest hug. I'm like, oh my God, thank God I found you guys. And I was like in a 7-Eleven store where this happened. And then I hug them, and I'm like, okay. And then I see the option to revive my son, but I don't have enough of whatever the hell it is in there to bring him back. So now I'm like, what do I got to do to get more of this shit so I could bring my son back? And then I wake up. Yeah. Dude,
I don't.
that was yeah, dude. And the entire time I'm panicking in the dream because I can't find my kids, and I knew it was a dream, but I couldn't do the things because I've had lucid dreaming where I can control. I've had dreams where I know I'm in a dream and I can control it, and I had that moment in this dream, but I couldn't do what I normally can do when I know I'm dreaming, where I start like I can fly, and I've flown in my dreams, and it's crazy because it feels like you're doing this shit. And no, I didn't take drugs. I didn't take nothing. I know people are gonna be like, Baba Loco. We're still in this range, y'all. So that's why I started talking the dream. So yeah. It's been 84 years.
Yeah, that's a crazy story.
Yeah, it is, right? Yeah. I told my wife about it yesterday. I was like, should I talk about it? Because it was kind of crazy. I was like, I haven't had a dream like that in a long time. And it's funny because I can remember the details of everything. I can remember what the buildings look like. I can remember what that old abandoned theme park looked like. I can remember the hill I went up that from that house or the apartments I was at. I can remember the hill I went up and the couple trees that were there. I know what the layout of the store looks like. A couple of the faces of some of those kids that took the stroller. Like, it's crazy. Like, and I yeah, my wife can't. Yeah, exactly. I can't. I just forget when she tells me to check trash out. I forget. I forget. Shoot. I'm about to start playing this range until that freaking Ford. What is it down here that needs to break? Now it's on the 2-minute. Oh god, this is just ugly range. Every time it shits up to 520 area, short. Oh, this might start going. Maybe now. No, still doesn't want to close below hard. Woo! I do talk about my wife a lot. Yeah. She's the reason I'm doing this. She's one of the main reasons I did not quit training. I love her to death. She's my ride or die. The never ending story. For real. I love that. I love that, Pat. That's good. That's good one. The never ending story. Yeah, yeah. Profitable, you have crazy dreams, I guess. I'm literally about to just start playing the fucking range between 495 and freaking 515, 520 until one side breaks. I don't know. Like, this is the center right now it's at. SPX is pointing south, but NQ is showing strength. So this is like, NQ is like ugly right now.
We're in no trades right now. What trade would we be in?
No
right
trades. This is in a 20-point chop zone. Like, I would just, every time it hits 495, 500, try to take a 10-point push up. And every time it hits 520, 514, Maybe a 10 push down, but right now it's like cautious because it's gonna break eventually. SPX is already pushing down hard, but NQ does not want to go. Like NQ is not moving. SPX has a level at 606.82. Maybe NQ's waiting for it to tap that and see what it's gonna do. But NQ's not budging. SPX is dumping. NQ is not moving. So this is a tricky here. This is that area. 5 minutes about to cross down though. So below 512 isn't bad either. If this can start holding below 512,
We
we
weren't
can start
alive at the
breaking this
start.
95.
We cashed out. You can see my entry here on my charts. I show the entry. It's here. Like it's buy, sell.
Yeah.
I caught 23 points. Trimmed.
5 minute
You
has
guys did
about
New
a
York
minute
Open?
40 left.
I took an L today. I took an L at the New York
There's-
Open. I lost
There's a
$48.
potential short setting up. It's just still stuck in this range. But this 5 minutes about to lock in a level at 512, and then that's going to be a major area to hold below.
Fruity Loops, I'm showing PHP entries. I'm only trading PHP. So PHP entries are being shown. My stop losses and TPs, if you're a student of mine, they're going to be slightly off, so I don't give up any sauce on risk management. Don't worry. If you're a student of mine, don't worry. I'm not giving up sauce. But for the masses who think that we don't show our entries, stop losses, and TPs, I'm doing that now so people can see me get into a trade.
Yeah. I need to figure out a way I can do it so that, because I chart on TradingView, but I trade on the DOM.
I just connected on my trading view so that you can see the TP, stop loss, entry, whatever it is.
Yeah, I just bounce around from like 2 or 3 accounts though, because I don't trade the same one. I move on immediately. But let's see if this thing can start cracking underneath this 95, 96 area and really start pushing down. Not like, I don't want to see like a tip break. I want to see a good break. This candle over here was a tippy tip break. So, okay, finally, are we going to get a move here? It does. I do have room all the way to 80 if it does get down there. But this needs to really start staying underneath that freaking 512. We got a purple on the 5 finally coming in. So maybe we'll get a push down coming in here. So I am testing the short from 99.50. Just in with 5 micros with a 12-point stop loss. So I'm looking for an 87-ish first to possibly hit on this. That was a wild pull up right there. So I wanted to stay underneath that 512.25 right up here.
Did I switch to
Not
wealth
wanting
charts?
to retest it all the way up.
Only for Apex and Tradeify. Everything else is everything else is Tradeabate. Yeah.
All right, let's see if I can get 87.50 first. That will be my first. If I'm risking 12, I'm going to go for 12. It's almost there already. It gave you guys an opportunity to get in. I mean, that came down really close to freaking 87. And don't freaking don't do that to me today, NQ. Don't be a little come on, just give me those last 2 points right here. Yeah, there you go. All right. Got my little 12-pointer there, and now I'm trailing. I don't care what it can give me now. Boom. Okay. Everyone should have had an opportunity to get into that trade. Everybody. Okay. Just going to make that clear. Everyone should have had an opportunity to get into that trade. Not financial advice for JJs. But there you go. Nice 15-pointer. That's what we got. We got to break under 80. It's got to break 80 next. So 80 is the next area. There's 20 points right there for you guys. Boom, 20 points. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're almost at 25. Up, there's 25. Up, there's 30. I'm getting out another one. Ha! There you go, guys. There was almost no drawdown on that, too. Boom. You're welcome. You're welcome. Everyone should be so freaking green right now. And heard my story, right? Start having crazy dreams. Become profitable. Okay? Not financial advice. Just like the car accidents. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding about the car accidents and showing the hole. All right. Oh, if it goes over 80 up, I'm out. Okay. That trailed my last runner. Boom. 80 needs to hold. It could not hold under 80 on the 2. I don't care. That was a nice 30-point catch, and I'll draw down. You're welcome. You're very welcome. All right. YouTube doesn't know about the story about SpongeBob. I had a dream about SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward in a hotel, or not a hotel. They were in this big purple, what was it? Like a big purple building. I was on a planet in a spaceship, and everything was purple and pink. The sky was pink. The buildings were purple. The spaceship hooked up to the side of the wall. They said, "Hey, go check out, see what you see." I get out. I look into the window. I see Patrick cooking. I see SpongeBob laying on the couch watching his TV, almost just like a cartoon. And then I see Squidward just staring at me like, "What the fuck do you want?" And then I was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna stay here." I got back into the ship, and then I woke up. And they were like straight up like what you would think they would look like in real life. Basically, you would have AI make SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward AI models, and I bet you they would probably kind of look like. But I could see like Squidward had this big thing on his nose, like it was big, it was poppy. Like I could see the like, pores and shit on their skin. Like I remember the layout of the kitchen too. Like I can remember how like Patrick was at the end on the table. He had like a little white square thing, and then he was on an apron, and he was just cutting, and he kind of just turned around and then turned back around. SpongeBob didn't give a shit. He never even looked. And if I remember right, I think he was wearing something white, but I can't remember what. It wasn't his regular shirt. Yeah. Almost like that, Pat. Kind of. He was full blown yellow. He still looked like a sponge. He still looked like a sponge. Margie dies from cringe. Hey, I'd be having these dreams. I keep telling my wife, if I could like go in and put AI the details of my dreams, or I could draw it, dude, I would draw out everything I saw. Like I've been in pueblos, I've been in like in a shed where I could see the sand, the rocks, and then I could see things, and I go outside and I could see the whole layout, and I'll remember what everything looked like. But then I forget what I ate that morning, or I forgot what we did yesterday.
I think you're just autistic, dude.
Yeah, I definitely might be. I would not be surprised if I'm undiagnosed. What's the next move? What's the next move here? I mean, stays
Chevron
under
CEO says
90.
oil market underpricing Hormuz closure impact.
What?
Market is saying the market is underpricing the impact of the Hormuz.
They're underpricing it?
The Hormuz Strait.
The Hormuz, I know. Yeah, where the oil comes through and all that
Oil
shit.
market
Yeah.
underpricing the
They're
impact.
underpricing it. No, I honestly believe that because for some reason, right? And I hate to get political and shit, but when you see what they were talking about, like that lady when they were asking about the Epstein files, she kept saying we should be talking about the NQ being up 3%, the SPY being up 2%, and I'm like, these guys are pumping money into the market. They're not gonna let the market bleed. It should technically be bleeding, in my opinion. But I don't come in with biases at all. I react to what the chart gives me. But they're definitely pumping money into this shit. Like they want to live off of. Guess what? I don't care about the Epstein files, the war, none of that. The market's been pumping. We are green. That's what he cares about. But that's just my thoughts. That's just my 2 cents.
What do we usually make in a week of trading? Well, last
Varies.
week was my biggest week ever. Actually, I had one of my biggest days ever. It varies.
Still dropping.
I don't have a concrete answer for you.
Yeah.
I would say
Hey.
right now I'm looking at anywhere between 20 to 30K a week. This month I will have withdrawn about 150,000 this month in withdrawals verified. I post them on my social media. Last week was 100,000. Now, again, I've never done that before. It's not something I can consistently do, or that I know I can consistently do, or have done consistently. But
still a hell of an achievement. Like for me, right? It depends too. Like January was my slowest month in a while. I only made 6,000 January, the whole January. The
Is
event was
Logan still in
happening
a
too,
trade?
so
I
there's a
haven't
lot
been
of
in a
prep.
trade since we started the show.
No,
I
I
have
took the
not. Look
short
at
from 500, and I
Javi.
got trailed down on that push up. So it
Look,
was a
guys,
30-point drop.
look at the charts. The charts you're gonna see when I'm in a trade. I have it linked to the trading view. You're gonna see physically when I'm in a trade. Look, here was my last trade, was at 235. Right here.
Yeah.
You're gonna see when I'm in a trade. I'm gonna also call it out. Don't
Oh,
fucking
still going.
Yeah.
Yeah. What like last month was February was a great month for me, and then this month has been pretty damn good too. Like February, I had 2 weeks where I made 10K back to back. This month, it's been a little more scattered, but still very good.
My goal was
January was
first
my
to
slow
make.
month though.
I did make in a day what took me a whole year to make, which was cool.
Production. Do you ever trade while taking a dump, and do you hold your trade until you finish?
I used to.
Yes.
When I was a new trader. Javi trades on his phone, so he can do that anywhere.
Yeah.
But I've
Yeah.
when I was a new trader, when I was still living in Jersey, there was one time when I had to fucking go to the bathroom right at market open, and I didn't even have like my certain strategies, and I took my laptop with me into. I was like, I gotta go. Took my laptop into the bathroom and tried to trade in the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, I
I don't
always
think
have my phone in there.
I don't think it ever worked out though.
I some of one of the pros income came from while I was taking a deuce. So, yeah.
Logan, do you share your trades with your students? Yes, we do recaps. I haven't done one actually recently, but yes, I have like 10 hours of recaps of the morning trades. We go over the certain breakout strats that we have. We go over PHP trades. We go over a lot. And lately I've been doing just late night sessions, chilling with my students where we talk about anything that you guys want to talk about, go over anything you want to go over. So yes.
Yeah, yeah. All
Anyone
right,
else
we're
get
trapped
cooked
at the
today?
70.
Do you live trade in your course? When I can. Usually it's news. News, definitely. Sometimes Asia. Definitely news, though. Morning news, pre-market news.
KVL. See, that's why, yeah. So if you're talking about trading view, it doesn't freeze, but when I'm trying to make movements or adjustments, it's very laggy. It was doing that on my phone too, so I don't know.
Johan has asked this
Johan,
question.
Logan,
What do we
yeah.
recommend
You
for
guys
trading the
recommend for
open?
trading open?
Invest in your education. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Yeah.
What do I mean? What do you want me to tell you?
Adjusting when
How I
trading,
trade
trading
it?
breakouts, and then so that's
I'm not going to tell you how I
yeah.
trade it.
It's you watch and you learn. Everyone has a different style, brother. Like my style is different than Logan's. Logan's style is different than Lama's. Mine's different than Max's
I don't
and
even know how to answer
Lama's.
that
It's like we have a blend. You find your edge and you lean on it, right? Everyone that learns from us does the same thing.
Everybody
Right?
does something
We have
different too.
students. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We have students that have taken Logan, mine, Max, and Llamas and Coach, and they blend it either together or they just find the one part that they love the most and they stick with that. That is consistent for them. So it's going to vary for everybody. It's individual. This thing is so individualized.
There's people who won't take my breakout strategies. There's people who are students of mine and they just use my ATM settings and then hobby strats. It goes like that. Like there's people who combine certain
Yeah.
things, do whatever they want to do, and then there's people who like took all courses and they only want to take llama stuff. There's people who take everything and they're like, I'm just focusing on the max way. There's a little bit of combination of everything that people like to do. It's just whatever works for you. I can't give you a concrete answer on that, Johan, because there's no real answer for how do we recommend trading the open. It's just
Yeah. I get that you're asking for advice, but it's like
yeah.
it's hard
I don't really know how to answer
right?
that.
With we can't spill sauce either, like there's obviously things oh my god, that dump is still dumping. There's things that we, use to our advantage with our styles, right? Obviously, you guys know where you see it on Logan's chart right now, PHP, Pivot 100 Pro. When I share my chart, you're gonna see Quantum, right? I like to use MVG. I like to use,
Only you would, Reaper. Only you would become gay after getting the courses. Just you, nobody else.
yeah, you would. You absolutely would.
I do not do one-on-ones with anybody anymore. You don't need one-on-ones with me. I have a lot of people who ask us, Logan, do you do mentorships? Logan, do you do one-on-ones? You can ask my students this. You do not need a one-on-one. I spend so much time with everybody as a whole. I answer all the questions in my chat, my student chats. I go live all the time with my students, whether it's live trading or just shooting the shit. I answer all questions in depth. We do a lot over and over again. You do not need a one-on-one with me. You do not need coaching with me personally. My course covers it all. And then I answer any questions and stuff that you need. Everybody's always like, Logan, I need a one-on-one. And then I have people who are like arguing with me. They're like, I can't do that. I need a one-on-one. I'm like, then don't get my shit. I don't care.
Yeah, it's like, okay, too bad. Well, you know, this staying under 80, 480 is still looking like it wants to pull down some, but we're about to get 330 volume in, so I'm just gonna be watching it for now. But 330 volume, if it can stay under 480, there's a chance we're gonna make a push to the 450 area.
I won't even do a one-on-one for 10K. I don't need the money. I don't need the money. It's my time. I don't need, I'm not kidding. You pay me $10,000, I will not do it. It's not worth my time. I would rather teach everybody as a whole. It also makes, think about this, right? You guys ever heard this? When you're in a classroom situation, if one person might ask a question that you didn't think about, it makes more sense for everybody to do it together. And then I can help everyone. Instead of me wasting my time on one person, I don't want to do that. I don't need to. I don't need money from courses. I don't need money from coaching. I like coaching and I like helping everybody else as a classroom. I don't like doing one-on-ones anymore. It doesn't work for me. So no matter how much you want to pay for a one-on-one, I'm not going to do it. I'd rather you just save $9,000 and do the course.
No, it's fighting it right now. 330 is about to kick in. I want to see what it does here. Because this 480, if it cannot break back under 480, this might start pushing up a little bit. But I want to see if it breaks back under like that, but it needs to hold underneath. This 330 volume is going to come in about 40 seconds. I am not in the trade. I'm just observing.
Here's the thing, Sema, right? 10K, you think about it. 10K is for what? If somebody's, what? You think somebody's going to pay me 10K for how much time? Right? How much of my time would somebody pay me 10K for? For where they're going to say, I got all the information that was required and that was involved in the course. It's just like, it's not, I'd have to spend multiple hours with somebody over and over again to where then it's not worth my time.
Yeah. That 330 volume came in really weak. Didn't do anything at all. And it's setting up for potential push up on the 2. But this needs to start holding above 80. And it's just fighting it, so I don't like anything at the moment. Got a couple blues on quantum down here at 70.
Wait. The Mexican saying is Isaiah is 10 head?
Huh?
That one's you 10 head? Bro, you're the one who was trolling Javi, getting him that pissed off. I should fucking.
Right. Wait. For real? It was? No way. Hey, you did a good job. It does not take. It did.
Look at him. Look what he's doing, right? Look what he's doing. But now 10 head, look, it's coming to bite you in the ass because now they're banning all your accounts. And now you're going to be upset. Like you shouldn't have been.
10 head.
It was funny. It was entertaining for maybe you and sometimes with us. But now look. Nah, I got plenty.
Hey, you got me a little heated. That was fun though. All right, let's see if this thing is gonna break the 70. So it had trouble holding 80, but it needs to break under 70 for the short to continue.
10 head, they're just gonna ban your account here. They're just gonna ban your Discord account. It's gonna end up screwing you.
Nice pull up for now, but
and then they can find your WAP information and ban you on WAP. And that's located into your, like, all your personal information. You're going to end up screwing yourself, dude. Just letting you know.
Yeah, be careful, 10 head.
And then if we really tried, we can get you IP banned.
70's holding for now. For now, we're stuck between that 80. Let's say 80, Llama has his 83 right here. The 236 is at 483. So we're stuck between 70 and 83 right now.
I don't think one-on-ones need to happen. It's learning what works for you and fighting the mental battle with yourself. I agree with that, Daniel.
Yeah.
I agree with that, absolutely.
Some see guidance, you know. I like to show the confluences in exactly how I trade and everything. You know, it's to each their own. Like people, right? There's YouTube University. You can learn a lot off of YouTube University too. It's up to each individual person to decide what they want to do and how they want to learn. There it is, 83 again. These ranges we're back to normal power hour right now. We are in these super tight 20 point to 10 point ranges. This one's like
we had
30 point
insane
range.
volatility all morning.
Yeah, we did. So we're back to normal.
Oh no. So John Keane, I'm just saying for me. I'm saying for me. Okay, I don't want anybody to think no. One-on-ones. Okay, yeah. You had a one-on-one with coach and it was amazing. Good. Yeah, coach is a really good coach.
They think we're saying you don't need it. No, guys, we're saying it's individual, right? You're gonna make the decision of what you need.
Yeah.
You know, same thing. I'm not going to tell anybody not to take coaching. It's just individualized to you, right? We each specialize, like coach specializes in the Llama way, right? I specialize in the Max way and in the quantum stuff that I show, right? Logan specializes in his own thing as well. So you know, again, right? We always do these things with what, you know, we know and we teach, and obviously, you know, you gain value off of it if you learn from it. There's always going to be instances where someone's going to feel like they didn't learn something and they're going to be like, oh, that was a waste, right? But I spent like 4,000 in college in the first half of the year and I felt like I didn't learn shit. And I was just like, well, there goes 4K down the drain, right? I try to make it valuable and record the sessions, and I go over a lot of other little confluences I use. The SPX reading, a little bit of like some of the 3 bars and stuff, like details of how I use them with Saucebox and stuff. And if you're a Mastermind student and you have questions about the Mastermind setups, I'll gladly answer those too.
Logan, sir, do your students get to see when you enter a trade? I'm only asking this because I think seeing your entries will help understand the way you trade. Yeah, of course. Yes, I have recordings of live trading also.
Yeah, I know, right, Vert? People still go to college. It's oversaturated, and you can't have a million doctors. You know, you can't have thousands and thousands of them, even though there's still shortages in some places. But the problem is that not everyone wants to go live in the places where there are shortages. So it's eventually, right? The way AI is going, the way that you're building these robots that can pretty much do surgery with more precision than a human can. Go learn how to use AI. Yeah, Axel, they are scary. Like seeing how far artificial intelligence has come, and honestly, I think it's far more advanced than we know because the government's definitely been playing with it for much longer than we've been. How many of y'all believe that guy? Yeah, go ahead, bro.
There's some shit that I learned with AI.
What's his name?
In particular, Palantir and shit that they're doing. It's crazy that the government is doing that people don't know about. When I was doing potential security analyst operations for companies in the United States, targeting assets, correct. The world or countrywide facial recognition that they are building to where they can find anyone almost instantly in this country, and that almost everywhere you look outside in public, there's a camera that can find you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. How many of y'all believe that the Bob Lazar story? Like he said something like he knew about like the face scan shit and all that stuff before it ever came out. Like the fingerprint thingies and all that. Like, you know, like a lot of Apple's technology is technically some of the stuff Bob Lazar said they were reverse engineering. So it's
Oh, there
like,
is no privacy. None of you have privacy anymore. If any of you think you have privacy, you're wrong. I can
yeah.
tell you that. None of you have privacy. And here's my thought, and you might disagree with me. I don't really give a fuck. Just don't do anything illegal.
Is it? And that's 70 held and back to 83. Look at this. 70 to 83. Literally been stuck in the 70 to 83. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 candles in the last 20 minutes that have been bouncing between 70 and 83. So in case anybody's wondering, right, why we're not taking trades, I mean, this thing can close over 85 up here. This is going to look decent for a potential push up. Maybe back to 500. It's going to push up now. Yep. It's just pushing up now. Maybe if we get a little retest, it might give a retest of that 83, 84 area, or it might just hit. There's 83. Now, ideally, you want to see it hold above 83, and nope, it doesn't want to yet. Because if it can't hold above 83, we're going to re-enter that range. It's not ready to go. The 2-minute needs to close above 83. The 2-minute still has about 30 seconds left. Actually, let me put the line on the 2-minute chart right here because the candle has to break. The 1-minute already did it. The 1-minute actually retested its breaking zone at 80. I didn't realize that we had that breaking zone at 80. So basically, it's just hold over 80, but I want to see the 2-minute close over 83 and a quarter. Then maybe we'll get a push up to 500. It's not ready yet. If it can't close above, it closed right on it. I hate when these candles do that. I mean, this will be a what? 10-point stop loss, just about. Oh, gave me shitty entry. Okay, well, I'm testing the long here from 82. I'm just going to have a 10-point stop. Personally, if it holds over 70, I like it. And if it breaks 70, this has definitely got room to go south further. Just going to have 10-point risk on this. And I got crappy ass entry too. I wanted to enter on the 80 touch, and it gave me 82.60 freaking 3.
Guys, do not friend request me. Do
65.
not DM me. I will not accept it.
All right, let's see if I can get. There it goes. Okay, well, there I got my TP already. Nice. I'll take some of there off. All right, there we go. Well, got to 96. 500 was that area. That's where we had room to. That was a quick little 15 pointer. Well, for me, it was only 13 points because I didn't get the 80 entry. Let's see if this thing can keep going. It needs to break over 500 and 150 next if it wants to push up further. But if it breaks back under 83, I'm going to let my 2 trailers get out. And there you go. Okay, I'm out for now. If it can hold 83, I mean, it's still not bad. Still, if it wants to hold over 80, it's still not bad, but I want to watch it a little bit. This 1-minute candle turned purple. So nope, I'm not going to re-enter this. The 1-minute candle turned purple. I'm not going to re-enter this. Hello? I'm frozen? Okay. I'm frozen. Why, Discord? Why? Discord doing me dirty again as usual. All right. I'll be back. And we back. All right. Well, bounced off of what? What did it bounce? 75? Still good over 70, but needs to get back over 83, and then it needs to get up there back to 96. What do we got? What do we got? All right. That was a quick little 15, 13-point pop. Now we just back in the range. The 2-minute candle refused to close above 83. So we caught a little bit of that push up, and that was it. And then it closed below 83 again. That 2-minute candle right here. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see it. This needs to get closed above on the 2-minute chart. Now we have a barrier all the way up to 96. On the 5, all the way up to
This is
50.
choppy bullshit.
Yeah, this is just tight spaces, man. This is just, between 70 and 83, 13 points. This is it. This is what's giving you right now. There's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here. We're either going to break and hold below 70 or we're going to break and hold above 83. I'm looking at the 2-minute chart right now. The 5-minute, I don't have anything. The 1-minute is insane chop right now. So even on that 1-minute, did give a nice little push on the retest of this breaking candle, but the 2-minute is the next one. Here we go again. Let's see if this 2-minute candle. Oh, this 2-minute candle's fresh, so I'm not even eyeballing it yet. This 2-minute candle just opened up. What time we got? We got 3:44, so we still got about 6 minutes till MOC. Looks like the current area would be 70, 470, even 83. Those would be the two current areas to look at for the time being.
I'm going to go
Obviously,
long
yeah.
if we pop above 501.
Yeah, I have a level right there, right where you're at. Then after that, I have 512 and a quarter. And that 512 and a quarter, 515, if it rips through that, there's going to be some room. There it goes. If anybody was still holding that from 70, again, I liked it if it held over 70, ideally holding over 83.
Wait. Not
But
yet.
that 2-minute candle did not cooperate.
Wait. Tapped my entry. Not yet. Nope. Not
It's
yet.
like midline.
Not yet.
Trying to cross midline. Then this area up here at the 512,
Not yet.
514 would be the next area.
Not yet. See that fate? See? Patience.
Lama's webinar will be tomorrow.
At noon, I believe.
Noon. Yep. Tune in. It's going to be a good one.
All right, I'm going to test this.
512. This is the next area. 512.
You guys can see my fucking stop losses, right? In TP and stop loss,
Yeah.
you can see that?
You can see
It's
it
on the chart.
Yep. Come on, rip through this 512, get over that, and then it needs to get over that 516.50 on the 5. That is a 5-minute area. So if it can rip through that, there's definitely a potential push coming in. This right now where it's kind of struggling. SPX has a little MVG below. There's that rejection of 512. Now I want to see it stay over 96. If it does retest 96, obviously 500 psychological level as well. It hit 499, so that's a nice jump off of it. Midline also at right at 500 and a quarter. Could be our next little spot we get stuck in.
I'm out of that trade.
Rejected. Yeah, rejected that 512 clean. Clean rejection out that 512 and a quarter.
Do you have auto trail or are you moving it manually? Both. Brian. Both.
So y'all can see it on the Discord.
Do I go live every morning? No. I do pre-market every morning.
Guys, why do we always have a spike around 6:37 p.m. UK time? Well, no. I don't know what time UK time is here. It's 2:45, 3:15. There's spikes of volume during random times sometimes. Oh shit,
Your
MLC.
pre-market, I do.
There's no levels for me for MLC read right now. Yeah, there's no levels for me. Right now it's under 90, but it already dumped. But that's the 90 cross right here. There is no levels for me. That 512, if it would have been nice if it was up there, but there's no levels. But now would be 451. If this thing gets under 70 and holds, 451 could be next. But I want to see if it does pull up to retest 90. You want to see it stay underneath 90. So yeah, there was nothing here for MOC for me. But if we can stay underneath 70. Honestly, I'd like to see it retest 90. But there was nothing for me there. If this candle closes underneath 70, it'll retest 70. If it breaks through 70,
My pre-market session is 6 minutes. My pre-market session is 6 minutes. We're going over potential setups for our trade. It's not. Yeah, that's what it is. It's my pre-market session is preparing for our trade that leads into the morning.
It's looking weak. That retest of 70 was pretty weak. Yeah. I got in
Did you
with 3
buy
micros. I was
from the guy that made it 10 plus years ago? I made it. It came from my head. And I didn't even have an indicator for it. I made it off of my head, and then he trademarked it. It's not. If I happened to make with my head the exact same thing as somebody else did, that'd be very impressive. I literally wasn't even.
I think he's talking about regular pivots. He's not talking about the way that you built yours.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah, like guys, there's things for everything out there. Who's in the short right now? I got in with 3 micros on that 470 rejection. I wanted to see 490 retested, and I would have added some on there, but it did not. So I went in with 3. Almost got to that 51 area right there. Hit 55. So that was a nice little 15-point rejection down there.
If it's called a pivot,
Getting back down again. Yeah, it's like there's right all sorts of things out there that have the same names. They're completely different systems. Completely different
Now,
systems.
I can guarantee not a single person on this planet has developed a trading system that I have. Same with hobby. They can't because it came from our heads.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah,
Physically
mine's
impossible.
impossible to replicate.
Unless I have a clone who has the same brain as me. Nobody has replicated
Unless
my
you're
indicator
yeah.
because it came from my head.
You'd have to literally like take it from me and Owen because that's a birth child of both of us, honestly. Like I came up with the majority of it, but he really cleaned up the levels. He really cleaned up a lot of the math in here. There's 51, there's 51. I'm taking another one out here. Boom, 20 points short off of 70. If anybody caught that, let's go. 51. Lovely tap right there. I'm happy with that.
All right, because you both have the same logo almost and uses his 3 cops system.
Huh? We may need to do some research.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know
Same
what
logo.
that is either. 3
My
cops.
name? My name? I don't even know what he's talking about. I really don't even know what he's talking about.
Didn't somebody make that logo for you?
I don't. Is he talking about my brand logo? And what is a 3 cop system? And my brand logo was made in ChatGPT with Nick and I.
Exactly.
Him and I
I'm like,
sat in
he says
ChatGPT
almost.
together making a brand logo.
You guys have almost the same logo, and use this 3 cops system. Never heard of 3 cops. But there's gonna be stuff out there that may look similar. Like there's a few things out there that have the name Quantum in it. They're not the same.
There's also, if you ask any of my students, we were doing this manually. Like we didn't have indicators or lines that we were like had or anything like that. We were doing this manually, my OG students. And then Owen was like, I can help build an indicator off of this. And then him and I coded it, like he coded it all based off of what I would tell him.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly how he did with me. Owen's
the only strategies I have
very
ever
talented
learned
scripter.
outside of wait, I'm about to go short if we
What
pop
a
on a 42.
drop.
Only strategies I
What
have
a
ever
drop.
learned and used were what I learned from Max. Outside of that, I built all my own.
46 is the next break area. The 2-minute would need to close under 46. There's room to go all the way back down to 400. But what a drop. If anybody's still riding the short from the 70, that's already, wow, 40 points
Yep.
almost.
I'm in the
That
short.
is a hell of a move right there. Retest that 512 up there, a clean rejection from that level. Almost 100-point rejection. Owen is not for hire. He is strictly with the MT gang. He's got a fancy title now, right?
Yeah, he's a
Not what it
CTO.
was.
Corporate. He's
Yeah,
corporate.
he's a CTO.
MOT.
Yep.
Chief Tech Officer.
Chief Tech Officer.
You guys can see my entry. You can see my TP. PT, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, look at that thing go. Oh my gosh, 50 points from initial entry, y'all. Very
Ooh.
nice. Holy crap, what a move.
Just missed my PT. That's very annoying.
There's nothing there to prevent it, but oh wait. Are we at the bottom of
Oh my
orb?
god, did I just miss my PT by
This is the bottom of orb. If it
2
can
points?
close below. We're at the bottom of today's orb right now. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting, but let's see if it can keep going, man. Again, I have the next area for me is all the way down at 404. If it can close below orb. There you go. Get back down there. Get back down there. Yes, there you go, bro.
Yeah.
You got it. Boom. There's
Go.
404.
There we
Boom.
go.
There's 404.
We're
Softbox.
ripping.
Break below 404. You have the whole 390 area, but right now there's where a little bit of a bounce happened. Look at that. A little bit of a bounce, not too strong.
Go.
Let's see if it can keep going.
Go.
Ooh. Okay, now it's looking like a better bounce. That's a big wick.
And we're out.
Sauce
5,
box.
10, 15, 20, 45, 9,000. No, 900, 1,800, 20,
Oh, I got it.
$200 on the power hour.
20 bounce
Bang,
off the
take it.
sauce box. Look at that.
Good work, everybody. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Did you guys like
Yeah.
that? You guys could see the entry. You could see the entries. You could see the TPs. You could see the stop losses. Did you guys like that? Make everybody happy now? Huh? Everybody happy now? Everyone's like, you guys don't show entries. There you go. There's the entries.
Somebody will complain about something soon. Clean touch of sauce box. Now we're gonna go test it again, maybe? I don't know.
Billy
That was a
Tonka.
beautiful 60-point short. If anybody got in from that 70, from the 70 retest and wrote it all the way down, good for you.
I don't have time for people like you. We're just gonna remove
Way
you.
to go,
Billy Tonka.
Tushar. Tushar wrote it down from 86.
You know what? How do I? I'm just gonna do that. And just every time he comes back, I'm just gonna put him in timeout for another 24 hours because that guy's a fucking loser. See you,
Who,
dude.
which guy?
Billy Tonka. You don't have to
guy?
worry about it.
Oh,
He
that
was
dude? Oh, yeah, screw that. Yeah, I know. Well, it's like he's trying to instigate something. Like,
Yep.
back to the 404. Will it melt in this time? Will it close inside? Test the whole sauce box. Maybe touch Llama's little 232 right here.
Logan's a puss for not holding. Brother, it fucking ripped up 20 points.
Who cares?
Pedro, let me
What?
see your
Yeah.
payout. You're still
Yeah,
asking your
exactly.
girlfriend to buy your eval, dude. Shut up.
Exactly.
You
Like,
have your girlfriend buying your evals. I just requested $110,000 this month. You and I are not the same.
yeah. Well, there was the
What are you
closure inside
talking
sauce box.
about?
Right home to 90.
We are not the same. Asking your girlfriend for a
Breaks
$50
under sauce
eval.
box. Other than Llama's 236 at 380, the next area will be that 350 area.
Logan, what time you usually trade your strategies? New York Open in particular. But what's nice about the PHP and other strategies we look into, it gives you possibilities the entire day. Some days better, sometimes better than others, of course, but it gives you the capability to trade almost 23-6. Athena, you're looking good right now. I mean, it might just keep dumping, Athena.
Yeah, it's still dumping. There's there's 383. There's Llama's 236 tap. But if it can't break back over 90, nice rejection, and this is a beautiful potential sauce box play if this can start holding under that 386. The break and retest right here, my favorite little setups. But let's
Top
see.
under
There we
70
go.
and going in again.
Boom, there it goes. Look at that. Oh yeah, there's a meltdown. Look at that. Break and retest right under the 236. 350 would be the next area. Love Saucebox when it plays like that. Just clean break and retest, and let's see if we get to that 350 next. The dumpathon right now. And that setup. Oh, that setup that
Look at
I'm gonna
this.
cover when my students
Look at
played
this.
out too.
Look at this. Who would have thought?
Played out.
Oh,
Oh, how
just
long
missed
did
me.
it go for? Oh my god, 40 points.
Wait,
Close. Almost
I just
almost
realized
got
my
to that
wait.
350.
What is my TP and stop loss at? I can't do math. No, that's way too high. Let's bring that down to here. 68, 88. Let's do that. 68. There we go.
Damn, 100-point drop from initial entry at 470. The retest to 470. Very nice.
Oh, it's already 4:03. Why am I trading still?
I stopped a while ago, yeah. I have a 4 o'clock setup that played out. I just wasn't paying attention at the time. It dropped 40 points from that setup. With that 4 o'clock volume, that's kind of been a regular thing for the last 3 weeks. It has been playing out beautifully. I want to see that 351 get tapped. I'm just watching it right now. It might not even touch it because what did it hit? What did this wick hit? 358. Okay, got into the 50s, but that level, if it's a strong level, it's not going to get to it. SPX is closed already. Mm.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Green, we're red. We're 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 green, we're red. Bouncing around my entry. Dump, 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 and go, 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 go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Here we go. Gonna eat my food. I am comfortable in this trade. Oh no. No longer comfortable in this trade. Five hours later.
Yeah, it's not moving. It's not moving.
I've lost all interest in this trade. I have trade exhaustion, and I want to get out. Trade is 4:06 p.m. The market is dead. I'm ready to get out.
Volume died down. Testing that 480 again. That 450. Couldn't get tapped. Got really close.
All right, now we're out. Finally, that took forever. When is the next time you guys do the morning show? You guys give me a sense of ease while trading your session. I don't know. Can tell you. You still trade gold or only NQ? Only NQ. All right, let's give away some shit.
Let's give away some. Yeah. All right.
When there's a signal on the 5-minute on PHP, do I take it? No. It's just extra confluence.
How many foods we got in here? Only 486, man. Okay. First number will be 16. Number 16.
Can you trade NQ and quantum together? Absolutely. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was number 16. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
16.
Kindred. Kindred.
Kindred.
Hello, guys.
So, dude.
What's up, brother?
I'm good, and you?
How's your train
Good.
going?
How was your trading?
Um, Today was a good day. I started, so I'm in Portugal, so my morning started yesterday. That day. I
Can you say,
do Asian.
hey, Luigi?
Yeah, my name is Luis, actually. So,
Is it really Luigi? No way, bro.
yeah. In Portuguese, it's
No
Luis.
way. Dude, I hear
Yeah,
Luigi's voice. So for some reason, I
yeah.
straight up hear Luigi.
It's
No way, dude.
me,
That's awesome.
Luigi.
Awesome, bro, man. But you survived today. Today was a wild day, man.
Yeah, as I also told you, I just do Asian session
Good.
yesterday for me. So yeah, I make 300 bucks.
Nice. Nice, man. All right, brother. Well, we're gonna
Oh,
go
hey,
ahead
open
and
up a
open up the
support ticket.
support ticket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
You got an indicator, by the way, in case you're curious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Indicator.
All right, let's do 2 more. Let's do 2 on YouTube.
Let's do 2 on you. All right, let's go. What word should they say today, bro? Should we like hit him in the feels? Because half of these guys are not profitable. Make him say profitable.
Word of the day is profitable. Oh, wow. Look at that paper
Yeah.
kind of long.
The goal is to become profitable. Okay, say profitable. Yeah, I got in on that long on just a signal and quantum. It was
I was
risky
going
because
to,
of
but then I
where the
was like, I don't
cross
want to be a
was.
degen, and so I didn't. I
Yeah,
was very
I just
tempted
played
to.
it light.
But now my charts are logged in, so people are gonna be like, "Oh, Logan got into a trade. You shouldn't have gotten into a trade." But the entry was right around here, so I was still needed to get up quite a bit. But... All right, Hobby, pick 2
All right.
people on Discord. All right, YouTube.
So first one will be A.N.M. Next one will be
Oh my God, of course, it's just
Brett
perfect long.
Brett C. All right, so A.N.M. A.N.M. and Brett C. 5672. Go open up a support ticket in the cord. Go get yourself a free month or free week. Sorry, not month. Free week of anything to get of your choice. Congratulations. Hey, who next? Who's next?
Let's do a Discord for a Alpha Futures account.
Just next will be where'd my number go? There it is. How many fools we got in here? 3. Damn, that dropped hard. 344. People don't like to win free shit. That's still wild to see how fast the numbers drop when you say free. All right, 115. 115.
115, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. McVelt. McVelt.
McVelt.
It doesn't. Yeah. These are a bunch of clearly new people.
Yeah. McVelt. Come on up. Get that free account. Gonna give you 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, on to the next. Gotta drop that number again. All right. 151.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
151.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I just also now realized that I am
Wait,
profusely.
McVelt says he's here. Did you get the invite, McVelt? Did we invited you up to the stage? You got to come up. No, he didn't. Okay, let me try. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ooh, you came in clutch, boy.
Oh, how do I put my
A camera on.
How do I
I'm
put
fucking
my
dying, dude. Why am
show?
I sweating?
Show my. Oh God! Trying to get my camera on. Show my own camera.
There'll be a little camera button up there somewhere. Somewhere in there.
And this is. Where's my camera? Option. New stage. Mute. Mute.
Are you on your phone?
No, I'm not. Sorry, camera. Oh,
Oh. Yeah,
There
you
you
made
are.
it. It's Eddie Murphy.
is it? Can you guys see me? My camera is.
Dude, you look like freaking Eddie Murphy if you lost some weight. See, for real, he does. Straight up, I saw Eddie Murphy at first.
Trying to get my camera on. What's the?
You got it
Yeah.
on, brother.
Camera's on, brother. We can
see
hear
you.
you actually. We can hear
We
and see you.
see you.
All right.
How's your trading going, man?
Yeah, it's like a blend of Eddie Murphy and Chris Rock. That's what I see.
Okay. My training is going. It's going pretty. It's not going pretty good right now. I'm still like. I got Lama indicator. So I've been using Lama indicator. I don't know. I'm trying to generate like maybe like generate fonts and get a course. So that's where I am right now. But yeah.
Where are you from?
Originally I'm from Liberia, West Africa. But I
Okay.
live in the US. Yeah.
Where?
Oh,
In
where?
Houston, Texas.
Houston. Nice.
Wow.
How long you been trading?
Oh, I've been trading now for a year. But I started trading stock. So I was using like my own money. And I just started like trading on fund accounts. So I came across Max some of his Instagram
Yeah.
reels where he like critique like people who
Right.
like yeah. So I came across that. I'm like, okay, this guy seems to know his stuff. That's how
Yeah.
I did this call. And I started following you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing that happened to me. Same way how I did. I found Max on Instagram. Then I went into his YouTube, and then I started learning his stuff, and then I became a student of his, and now here we are.
Yeah.
Same exact story.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Funny thing when I started when I joined the Discord the first time I started watching some of the videos, it was all like NQ, and by then I was trading stock, so it was like I was like, okay, what is this? So it was totally different.
Right.
Then I left, and then I decided to come back at some point, and now I started understanding the futures part because at first, like I said, I was trading just stocks.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
That
I
was
did the
that was
same. I started at options, learning it, did the single options trade, and then he was talking about futures, and I got into futures, and I never left.
yeah.
Nice, man.
So right now, where I passed two no, I passed like full. I passed full evaluation account. So and I just blew out two of my PA accounts. So I still have two left that I'm trying to see. I'm trying to take my time now to see if I can get those PA accounts to on Apex. I'm using Apex to see if I can reach the 2,600 buffers, and hopefully I can get some payoff right now. But that's where I am right now.
Well, take your time, man. Take your time. It's not a rush, right? And fortunately, is once you do catch that trade, win or lose, now what you can revert to if you want to continue trading is the new Alpha Future Zero Plan account that you just won. So congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you very much.
Awesome. Yep. Go ahead and open up a support ticket, and you're going to get access to that account. And we're looking forward to hearing from you again, man, and hearing about how your future's trading is going to be on.
All right, I'll make sure to keep you guys posted.
Awesome, brother. All right,
Absolutely,
we'll talk
brother.
All right, thank
Congrats,
you. Bye-bye.
man.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. Cool Power Hour. We caught two good trades. I caught two good trades, one little loss at the end there, or two loss. I think I went like 2-2, but green overall. So good for a good Power Hour. That short was amazing at the end. Really nice short at the end. So
Yeah.
I'm happy. With that being said, yeah, all the random stuff. Guys, tomorrow at noon, Lama is going to be doing his webinar. So check that out on the indicators, everything going on. Students of mine, let's do a recap today. Let's do a recap tonight. I can't go to the gym. I'm still sick. So students, we're going to do a recap on everything that had to do with the market today. And we'll go in depth on that later, some point in the next hour or two before happy hour. All right, Javi, what do you got?
Yeah, y'all. Quantum Gang, I'll see you guys tonight after happy hour for continuation of the session last night, which was cut short because got a little tardy after a session. So see you all later tonight. To join the quantum stuff, you guys have to have quantum shift. If you have it, you guys automatically get to join me in the night for the session. Guys, make sure you follow our socials: X, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Please like and subscribe to YouTube here in the Max Options Trading channel. Also, go check out Logan's channel for anything PHP. Mine, the Maestro Trades, for anything quantum. I get to learn about a lot more of our styles of trading, so you guys can really understand what we're reading and everything. Make sure you guys tip the staff. Please tip the staff. They go above and beyond for all you guys. Yeah, tune in for Power Hour, happy hour later today with Izzy and Coach. Tune in for the morning show tomorrow, and yeah, don't miss out on the Lama, the free the webinar. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Not financial advice as usual with JJ. So peace out.
Later, everybody. Anarchy, kick it.
He the maestro. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. The maestro. He the maestro. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. They said life after death, they was never that close. Hit the wheel, love, I be in the back row. Then it flipped on his head, it's a fact though. 2 wheels to the chest, had a body on the gurney. From the crowd, make the whole place scurry. And I know they were worried, but it wasn't my time. Came back in a hurry. Life gave me a burden, burden in my trip, turned into a gift. Starting all over, I was starting to trip. Took a little chip, turned into a brick. Then I did again. Took a little chip, turned into a brick. Then I did again. Took a little chip, running shit, turned into a chip. We in and out quick. Maestro, he the maestro. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Maestro, he the maestro. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Big win in the morning, let's celebrate. Poppy need a steak on the plate. A little wine, the white kind, the Sauvignon Blanc. New father, I'm doing my
job. Can't do what I used to do. This life ain't just for me, it's for you. I'm focused, keeping my emotions from overflowing. To me, it's like an ocean that never ends. So when you learn how to swim, you never get wet. And you never forget that you a vet. I keep you in my mind every second. I hope you never have to feel how I felt. But you gotta know the truth. My life without you was no life at all. Gone and ship, gone and doing ship, and I did it again. Gone in and ship, gone and ship, gone and doing ship. We in and out quick, and my head